So here what we have, now not knowing anything about him, we do our obedience and we slowly introduce things. So we don't find if he's possessive of something before we get obedience. Good dog, here, G. So I've given him this rag. I kind of put some peanut butter on it because I was trying to make it more appealing to Rocky, who don't like to retrieve things. G, fetch, good dog, good. So he goes, gets it, he plays. Notice he's always on a leash and collar. Good, fetch it, man. Fetch it, baby. Fetch it. Good boy. So now, this is a perfect scenario. If you zoom in on this, now he's possessing something that's a combination of food. It's got peanut butter on it. And it also is a tug, which would be analogous to a dead rabbit or something. So, having the leash and collar, I don't have to reach to find out if he's aggressive towards it right now. So I want him to leave it voluntarily. So obviously if I get near him and he starts to growl, then I know he's possessive. But if he releases it, I don't have to reach. This is the mistake people make. So we set the dog up so we always win. So here I am, I'm relaxed, and I'm going to tell him to leave it. And he needs to leave it. Gee, leave it. Good boy, babe, good boy. No. Good, babe, good. So I was be able to get him from there. So how possessive can he be? Good boy. Now I want him to have it. Good boy, G. Good boy, fetch it. Fetch it. So yeah, I'll play tug of war with him. This isn't going to turn him into a serial killer. It's like wrestling with a child. So people say you shouldn't play tug of war. It's not whether you do it, it's whether you can control the tug of war. So can I control the football? Good, babe. So good dog, babe. So we're introducing this, the opposite of what most people do. People call me, can you test the dog if he's food aggressive? Well, I'm not going to get bit. Good, babe. So we control everything. This leash and collar is not impeding him at all. What? It's not doing it. So people say, what if he gets caught on the big picnic table? Unhook it. Here, babe. Remember, this is always under supervision. Gigi, go fetch it, babe. Always under supervision. When I can't supervise him, where does he go? To the crate, the cage, or how about his den, where he's nice and relaxed. This is beautiful, beautiful animal, and this is kind of how we do things here. We give the dogs freedom and responsibility as we would a human or a child when we understand them. So we don't let a 10-year-old out till midnight. He has to come and sit down at the dinner table first or take the garbage out. They have responsibilities. And we're giving him responsibility. When I want my rag back, good boy, G, good. I reach for my collar, my leash, and I just ask him. No tension here. One finger. G, leave it. Heel. Good, and good. He looked back. Good boy, babe. I ask him to sit. I ask him to stay. So I got back. Play, his needs were met. He ran around, he peed, he pooped, he played. That is a dead rabbit that he was jiggling around. Then I put structure back in. I want him. G, come. Good boy, G. Tails up, heel. And we do our obedience. Our heel, sit and stay. Basic, fundamental stuff. This is first grade stuff. Automatic SIT. He knows how to spell. Automatic STAY. Good, babe. Come. Good. Then I release him by saying the magic words. Sit. Release him. Free time. Is okay, boy. Good boy. Now he's free to do what he wants. If he wants to go back to his peanut butter rag, go for it. If he wants to pee, poop, whatever. Good. Good. Hey, today is still January 31st, 2012. Here's our friend G. So our program, our training program, our rehabilitate, whatever you want to call it, our obedience program, just doesn't involve teaching a dog to sit for a biscuit, heel, sit, stay. It teaches the dog to understand environmental issues. So we don't know these dogs, particularly rescue dogs. We have no history of the dog. So we're just, to ask him to go in the back of this, he's not like, oh, it's a car. He might be terrified of it. He might have been taken to a vet and been hurt the last time he was in a car. Who knows? He could have caught his nail on anything's possible. So we need to take all these environmental things, and it's done in a nice, relaxed way. So before I go on a dry ride into the city and find out that he's afraid of cars or he's protective or territorial, I start very slowly. And if you have a dog at home that was petrified of cars, you'd sit here with his food and read a book. Sooner or later, he'll understand that it's not dangerous. Then when I want him to get out, I just say, okay, boy, okay. So when people participate in agility, this is agility. We don't have to go somewhere to do agility. We have it in our environment is an agility course. Okay, go ahead up, hop up. Good, babe. So this is a nice way to relax and teach a dog. Then I would start the engine. Then if it was really a very deep-rooted psychological problem, which obviously he has none, but if it was, people call my dog's petrified of the car. Once you understand what they're afraid of, then we can start to desensitize them. So, but anyway, he's not. But my point is, if he was, we'd start the car, we'd pull it up a little, whatever, just make him, this is his place. This is his now, this will become his den. So this is like the crate. It's a den. And if he gets too territorial or protective over the car, which many, many dogs do, we have to correct that. You have to correct him for that. Because it's like a moving doghouse. His doghouse is on wheels. And his whole environment's moving, right, babe? Give him a good. Okay, good for today.